So we start off like any regular play, hand off to D'Angelo Russell on the wing for a three. He misses, Lakers get the rebound, pass it back to LeBron, a very long three. Okay, now it's Phoenix's turn. This is the fourth quarter with 11 minutes left. Oh, a pull-up jumper, no passing, no plays, nothing. Pull-up three-pointer with a miss. Lakers get the ball back. Oh, LeBron's gonna do the exact same thing and also miss. Phoenix back with the ball. Let's see if they run some sort of play in this one. Okay, we're driving to the paint, we're kicking out. Bradley Beal on the wing. Let's see, is he gonna drive to the paint? Is he gonna shoot? Nope. He's gonna come off the screen and shoot another three. As you can see, there's nobody truly in the paint rebounding for any of these plays.
Yeah. The NBA is completely
as a whole becomes a part, I strike to burn, and the flame returns.
What I don't like about the game, NBA personnel, executives, head coaches, analytic people tell me to my face, Mo, a 2-point shot now is a bad shot.
It's crazy.
We only want 3 shots. We want the corner threes, layups, okay, or we want to get to the free throw line.
Crazy. That's pretty much what the game has become. And honestly, I think a lot of people are blaming Steph Curry or the Warriors for that change. But honestly, as far as this whole 3-point, 2-point dunk in the paint shot thing, you know, ignoring the mid-range entirely, even though the mid-range has been a place where many superstars have made their bread and butter, this whole thing is the responsibility of one team. And I'll get to that in my final thoughts, but that's an asinine way to play the game of basketball. Who gives a about analytics? Honestly. Let's go, BJ. By the way, this is BJ Armstrong. BJ Armstrong is probably one of the most qualified guys to talk about this. You know what I mean? He played with Michael Jordan in the 90s. He was considered one of the 3-point specialists. So him complaining about how the game has become 3-point oriented is very up his alley, and he's a qualified person to talk about it. So
I don't understand. All I know is the best players all shoot mid-range shots. So when I go watch the game, there's no more creativity. There's no more imagination. We have basically robots running up and down the court. You run to the 3-point line, I run to the 3-point line.
So we start off like any regular play, hand off to D'Angelo Russell on the wing for a three. He misses, Lakers get the rebound, pass it back to LeBron, a very long three. Okay, now it's Phoenix's turn. This is the fourth quarter with 11 minutes left. Oh, a pull-up jumper, no passing, no plays, nothing. Pull-up three-pointer with a miss. Lakers get the ball back. Oh, LeBron's gonna do the exact same thing and also miss. Phoenix back with the ball. Let's see if they run some sort of play in this one. Okay, we're driving to the paint, we're kicking out. Bradley Beal on the wing. Let's see, is he gonna drive to the paint? Is he gonna shoot? Nope. He's gonna come off the screen and shoot another three.
I'm beginning to question the teachers of the game. I'm questioning everybody now. I'm not gonna be mad at the players. This is what's being taught here. We've stripped the players of any type of imagination. It's more fun for me to go watch a pickup game than to watch the NBA right now. No one plays the same exact way in the pickup game. But when you watch an NBA game, everyone plays the same exact way.
This is right. It can't get no righter.
Let me just pick up on the points that I didn't address that BJ so eloquently laid out. The creativity of the game is gone, right? Full disclosure, I'm from Boston, reside in Boston. I'm a homer to all my sports teams, so obviously the Boston Celtics are my team, and I am a green teamer through and through to the heart. You know what I mean? We got our 18th banner this past year. That's what is that? 6 more than the Lakers, because we don't count those Minneapolis championships. Yes, the Lakers. But even me, yes, I don't enjoy watching my team play. I don't. It's a horrible way of playing basketball. This is why I kind of got out of the college game, because even though the college game early in the 2000s and 2010s, even though the college game is a lot more structured, which I do like a little bit more structure, it was pretty much all the plays were just leading to get into open threes. It's a boring way to play the game, and the NBA still had character. The NBA still had guys with creativity, as BJ Armstrong just said. Everybody had moves, their own go-to moves. Everybody had, areas of the court that they played in, that they specialized in. And Steph Curry, just to bring Steph Curry into the mix, Steph Curry is a guy who shoots threes out of necessity. 1, because of his size, and 2, because that's the skill that his father, who was a three-point specialist in the 90s, passed on to him. Steph Curry is a special type of three-point shooter. And there are special type of three-point shooters that when the game started, or that when the three-point line was implemented, that were designated to take the threes. What changed that? Don't get me wrong, Steph Curry and the Warriors certainly brought an incentive to try to shoot more threes, because when you got the two best shooters in Steph Curry and Klay Thompson legitimately and rightly taking as many threes as they can, you have to compete with that. And who did it first? The Houston Rockets. Daryl Morey, Mike D'Antoni. These mother had no business telling everybody on the team to just shoot open threes when they can. And to be honest, that's the motto everybody has taken since. The Houston Rockets did not have a Steph Curry. The Houston Rockets did not have a Klay Thompson. Sure, they had a James Harden, I believe, who's like, you know, top 3 in three-point shooters or three-point makes ever or attempts ever or something like that. But they didn't have any, you know, crazy specialist type of three-point shooters. They had all guys who can hit a three. They said, look, just take as many threes as you can, because 3 is worth more than 2. And boom, here we go. A whole league full of guys who are talented that have been reduced and relegated to being three-point shooters, regardless if they go in or don't. So now you got guys taking more threes, playing in numbers. Playing in numbers, you take more threes. And listen, the game's not even, people aren't even scoring more. Like the highest averages as far as games being scored or points being scored was in the 80s or 60s, 50s, like way back before the three-point line was even implemented. So I mean, so honestly, it's lazy basketball, and it's limited basketball. Now, don't get me wrong, the Celtics may win again with that three-point attack and the killer whale mindset that we go by. However, the viewership is going to suffer. What is the point of having an Anthony Edwards who can dunk like he can and who can shake like he can and can, hit in the mid-range?
Yeah, what would you say to somebody who said you're shooting too many threes?
Fuck them. Simple, yeah.
Whatnot, or Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum. This is the problem with people. This is people's problem with my star, Jason Tatum, one of my stars, Jason Tatum. All of those attributes and all of this ceiling that people want for him, his offensive game is mainly just taking threes. It's like, what did God give you all these attributes for? Like, what do you have all this skill for? What are you working on? Are you only working on taking step back threes? You know what I mean? So if every team is a three-point shooting team, it just doesn't make the game exciting no more. You know what I mean? Layups are cool. Dunks are flashy. Three-pointers are flashy. That's good, and people want it. People really want that. The casual fan. But when you turn off the fundamental fan, the guys who like the game, who fell in love with the game, all aspects of it, defense, schemes, little moves, footwork, post moves, when you start to turn off those people, you no longer have a game. And I think the NBA should start to think about that. No gimmicky shit. Here's a solution before I go. Because I do have a solution. I did have a solution. I was for at first making dunks worth 3 at the end of games. Last 5 minutes, switch dunks from 3s to 2s, whatever. It's too gimmicky. You gotta start with the trainers, like BJ Armstrong again mentioned. It starts with the teachers of the game. Once dominant big men from the post who can hit a 3, who can hit an outside shot, but are just dominating from the post, because there's no reason to have a Zach Edey or Wembanyama out here taking 3s. 7-10 through this Wembanyama because he can hit a 3. What is he out there taking 18, 15, 10? He should never have to take a 3. At 7'5", if you put him in the post, he should shoot over everybody in the mid-range. He should never have to take a 3. So as long as you're guarding the 3-point line better, as long as people are running people off the 3-point line, as long as there are bigs in the paint that could either play free safety, because you say these are modern athletes are more athletic than your past ones, so there should be bigs who should be able to defensively get out to the perimeter, but also play a little bit of free safety in the middle. They're so athletic and so long, pause nowadays. You just need dominant big men, and the perimeter game should switch. If you get better bigs and you train bigs to be bigs. That's all I gotta say, man. That was a lot. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe if you like the content. Hit the notification bell. And with that said, hopefully you've been entertained and informed while passing this precious time that we have. And hopefully I've earned your sub. I go by the name of Mac. This has been Doing It for GP. Till next time.
Get the out of here, bitches!
Never did me, I spit the truth. Call you aware, fear-driven niggas get the boot. All of you squares couldn't fit up in my circle. All of us rare and will hurt you severe. Slow your roll, nigga, patience is a virtue.